Wait, is it her sister?
Who's that? Is she a cognitive being?
It's my fault.
What? Come on.
You must. Kasumi.
Stop! Stop it!
You must.
Hurry! Yoshizawa's in trouble!
Heresy! You dare to spurn our Lord's mercy!
Are you alright, Yoshizawa?
You hurt.
That voice... Senpai? Looks like that thing's ready to rumble.
Accept yourself. Our Lord laments the foolishness birthed from your pain.
What are you talking about? I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that. Where are these voices? Her whole I'm not bothered routine really pisses me off sometimes. Getting special treatment is like, whatever if it's deserved. But do you think she's earned it?
I understand how you feel, but third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile.
Not only have we lost one of them, but the other girl's not doing us any good. Talk about a waste of effort.
I've had enough of this. Yoshizawa? You're telling me I'm not cutting it? As if I don't know that better than anyone! Still, I don't care what anyone says about me. I will not tolerate anyone speaking ill of our dream! It's all in your best interest. Filling my life with this pressure. Demanding the results that you want. Yoshizawa? Could she be? And now you're all branding me a failure? Let me remind you who you're talking to. I am Kasumi Yoshizawa!
So adamant. Rather than accept a life in cinders, you'd strive towards splendor. You know the risks. Well, if those really are the shoes you've chosen, then we'll dance to the end.
This has got to be... Look at that!
I am thou, thou art I. Accept this contract, the spell cast upon you.
I request we have a rematch. This time, I'm going all in with Cendrillon! We'll show you the way to do this. Nothing too reckless, okay?
That's weapon! It's a giant spoon! I'm sorry, since I just equipped it, I haven't actually seen it. It's a giant, like, giant ladle for, like, a rice cooker. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh. My bless damage. Oh good, it's weak to that. Morgana's bringing the smack down.
It's too hot.
Burning? Oh, come on.
Show them, Sondrion! It's nothing.
Do it! Persona! Kaguya! Alright.
Witness my resolve! Me, yeah! I appreciate it.
Oh, hello, Suki.
My power. Let's dance! Show them, Sondrion! Payback time! Too late to be sorry. Hey, are you all right? I can't be weak anymore. Whoa, I'm quite impressed, considering how you just awakened to your persona and all. Senpai, right?
How'd you know?
I could tell from your voice and your posture. By the way, why are we dressed like this now?
It's a really serious, eh?
Well, of course. This has to be awfully confusing for her. Looks like they found us. Time to get out of here, quick. We can explain later.
Escape together.
Right. Oh, we're back at... Huh? My clothes changed back to normal too. This was your location before you entered the metaverse. We all just came back. Came back? Did we go somewhere?
Well, to be fair, in reality, Morgana is a cat. In the metaverse, it's more like a cat character in an anime. In the cutscene portions, it's using the base character model, and I have him in a DLC costume, so that's where you'll see two different versions of the metaverse him.
About that. Please, tell me anything you might know about what's going on. I need to know what just happened to me. I know how you feel, but what should we do?
Also, she's not freaking out about the talking cat.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll tell you everything from the beginning. Thank you.
We go to a place to sit down.
With palaces and personas. I'm sure it's not easy to wrap your head around all of this in one go.
Normally I wouldn't believe any of that, but after seeing it all for myself... But wow, you're so good at explaining things, Mr. Kitty.
I'll let that last part slide this time. But isn't there something else that should be surprising you?
Huh? A cat's talking?
Thank you.
Took you long enough, and I am not a cat. I am Morgana.
I see. Well, since you seem to know a lot more about this than I do, maybe I should call you Morgana-senpai.
Oh, that's right. Don't you have something for her?
Dropped this earlier.
You came all this way to return this? Thank you so much.
You didn't seem your usual self this morning. Did something happen?
Well, I didn't get a chance to tell you yet, but I got 3rd place in the last meet. Of course I'm not happy about it, but it looks like the school is even more displeased. I was summoned to the guidance office this morning. I was warned that the school might revoke my honors status if I don't improve my results soon. It would be due to my own inability to succeed in gymnastics, so I have to say it's not an unfair consequence, but I also overheard the vice principal talking about how I'm a useless waste of effort. And I dragged Dr. Maruki into this mess too, since he was with me when I got the news. That's what really got to me.
That's a tough break.
So I ended up coming here. And then all of a sudden I was in that place we just left. But I'll be just fine now. I feel like whatever happened in there helped me to get over it. I'm going to realize my dream for sure.
Seems like you really are on the up and up now. But then again, how did Yoshizawa end up finding a palace in the first place? It sounds like it was pure coincidence based on what she's told us.
Smartphone, perhaps?
What about my phone?
Well, I suppose that makes the most sense.
Her phone is on the fritz.
Hey, do you mind if we take a quick look at your phone? If the nav's on there, we'd be able to tell whose palace that was with the search history.
Sure, it's right... Sorry, this won't do any good.
Why's that?
The battery's dead. It's been acting up for a while now, so that could have something to do with it.
Oh, really? Shouldn't you get that checked out? Well, it's not like that was a palace we've been after, so I guess it's no big deal. We couldn't make its ruler our target unless we reached a unanimous decision anyway.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask. Are you two part of the Phantom Thieves?
Been meaning to ask. It's been like 5 minutes here.
Well, we're...
You are, aren't you?
That's right.
I knew it. Wait. That means when we were at the cafe with Akechi-san, I basically told the Phantom Thieves themselves that I don't agree with what they're doing. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. With that out of the way, what's your call?
That cost me?
That's right. Considering how she did back there, don't you think she'd make a worthy addition to the Phantom Thieves?
So, you mean you want me to join the Phantom Thieves?
In a nutshell, yeah. You've awakened to your persona, you're aware of the existence of palaces, and from the looks of things, you've got quite the potential. If you're willing to join us, we'd be glad to have you.
I see.
You don't have to give us an answer right now. I mean, you probably shouldn't make any decisions until you learn more about what it is we're actually doing.
Thank you, but I'm sorry. I have to turn down your offer.
Cool. So we'll head home for now and... Wait. What?
When I awakened to my... persona, was it? I also realized something. I can't keep obsessing over my shortcomings in gymnastics like this. So that's why I can't join you at the moment.
Because you need to focus on your gymnastics.
I'm truly sorry to say no after all you've done for me.
That's like you, Kasumi.
Thank you. But I think I'd only cause you all more trouble if I were to join up without being totally invested in it. Of course, I won't say a word about this to anyone.
I'm glad you catch on so quickly. Well, if you ever change your mind about us, just let us know, okay?
Thank you, Morgana-senpai. If that ever happens, I'll get in touch right away.
Yes.
I should extend the same gratitude to you as well, senpai. I swear, one day I will repay you for helping me out in so many ways. Shall we get going? Quite a lot's happened today, but I have a feeling I'll try harder than ever before, starting tomorrow.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, see you later.
Didn't expect Yoshizawa-san to get Persona. We ended up saving her, but I don't think she owes us or anything. That said, she'll definitely be a huge help if she joined us.
Hey.
Another box came for me. That's my order from the home shopping program. Sorry, you were saying... it scrolled past her. You were asking something about the English voices?
Let's go to bed.
Killing me, cat. You're killing me.
Hey!
Alright, fine. You're gonna make me go to bed. I'll go to bed,
Well
you
then.
dang cat. Good. I'm sorry for messaging you so late. My phone's battery finally recharged, so I wanted to thank you while I could. Not to be so polite. This is the decent thing to do. I wanted to thank you for today. I'm sorry that's... Thanks are all I can offer right now. I'll definitely make it up to you eventually. Don't worry about it. No, please, it's fine. I'll have my phone fixed as soon as possible. Please let Morgana know as well. Anyways, I hope you have a good night. Only Yoshizawa-san would join the Phantom Thieves. What a shame. Nothing we can do. Yeah, we shouldn't press the matter. So how are we gonna bridge the others? Oh, here comes that answer. Everyone's comments used to be so encouraging, now they're actually kind of frightening. This is utter chaos. The public dislike of Akumaru has grown exponentially as well. How are you holding up, Haru? We've been receiving anonymous threats almost every day now. That's scary. Our security is tight, so it's been okay so far. I believe things will calm down once we finish this, Haru. And what about us? Are we gonna get all popular and shit again? Let's not concern ourselves with that for now. I only pray that things calm down. There's some problems to hash out. Say the name's the Japanese way or the wrong English way? Like is Kasumi the surname or what? No, Kasumi's name is Kasumi Yoshigawa. So, Yoshigawa-san, they're using the surname in reference. So that's why my name is so weird. I actually inverted my name so that it pops up better throughout most of the game, but it still pops up a little bit weird in some places. So Red is my surname in game, and Flower is my given name. I can show you in a little bit here once I can get to a menu again. I guess we saw some problems to hash out. We could do more harm than help if we brought it up at this point. Maybe we'll stay quiet about Yoshizawa for now.
Good morning.
Good morning,
It's just
Haru.
1 week until the day my father promised. So now we just send the calling card, right? When will this be?
Let's send it today. Let's do this, Haru.
Today? Okay, we should all meet up after school. Looking forward to it.
So she's Haru Okumaru.
The Phantom Thieves are amazing.
I think the Phantom Thieves will do the same thing to the CEO as they did to our principal. Come on, they're gonna murder him. Besides, I'm pretty sure the principal killed himself. No way, that was Phantom Thieves sending a message. Wake up, people, it's time to atone, or something like that. I'd kill for that kind of power. The ratings are insane. Haven't they gone up even more? People seem Seems to be no end to it. People are truly enjoying this, but their dislike of Okumaru is starting to impact Haru. I'm okay, it was shocking at first, but I'm not letting it get to me. I'm more worried that Father will try to do something drastic. Anything is possible given the state of public opinion. Well, we just gotta make sure nothing happens, yeah? We don't have much time left. We have to handle this ASAP. Yeah, so we meet up at the hideout. Head there now.
Thanks for inviting me. Oh, I'm the first one here? Yep, you've got 'em all beat. I see. Actually, this may have been a stroke of good luck. There's something that I want to discuss with you.
Gus?
What's the situation? I've been thinking, I want to be more helpful to the Phantom Thieves. So I came up with a new approach to fighting in hopes of making it a regular strategy in our battles.
Oh.
But I need your help to make it happen, Mona-chan.
Mona and Haru get a,
Well, if you need me, then who am I to turn you down?
we're unlocking their showtime, aren't we?
So, I'll get right to it. What I'm thinking is... And that's how we finish. Haru? Sometimes the stuff you come up with honestly scares me. Oh, it's absolutely fine if you don't want to. Not another word. I'll do it. You deserve only the grandest of performances. Great! Thank you, Mona-chan. I wonder if the star will grant us our wish.
Yep.
Alright.
Morgana and Haru's showtime has now been unlocked.
Just you wait, leader. I'll show you my best.
Beautifully executed.
Cool. Finish the card.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
devotion to the
Totally
arts.
forgot because of how good Haru is at fighting. But she's new to the team, right? Shouldn't we do what we did for Yusuke and Makoto?
Ah, you mean the Phantom Thief basic training. There's much we need to teach her. Please do.
Oh, someone's excited.
Then again, I already told her the gist of things. What other stuff should we talk about? Oh, about how we defeated my fiancé in there. Will that have any effect on my father?
Nope. They did something similar in my palace, but I'm perfectly fine.
Is that so?
But man, that cognitive person stuff is crazy. He was so similar that even Haru couldn't tell. That might have just been a coincidence. Usually, cognitive people look totally different. The version of me in Kamoshida's castle was terrible.
And the version of me at the museum was a painting, not even a person.
Now that you mention it, why isn't there a cognitive version of me? Is it somewhere in there? Well, I could imagine a couple of reasons why we haven't seen it, but I don't think you'd like them.
Come on, don't think about that dark stuff. Anyways, if a dude's cognition can change the scenery or even the people in the palace, couldn't you use that to make a dream world filled with places and people you love? Man, palaces are super promising. My greatest hopes and dreams might still come true. Well, that's kind of impossible this time. But maybe we should try in the future.
Dream world filled with places and people you love. That sounds fun.
In any case, if Haru followed that conversation, there's nothing else we need to teach her.
Okay.
Huh?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna back out of the thing here. So that I can pull up the menu and show you. Because of the confidants. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't actually have Haru unlocked yet. But for instance, Makoto is Makoto Nijima. So Makoto is her given name because she's friendly with all of us. We're referring to her as Makoto. Whereas at school, somebody talking to her would call her Nijima-san or something. So, since Atlas does their direct translations of these, they stick pretty straightforward with how the names would be used, especially since the game is based in Japan. So, actually, that reminds me, let me, 2 seconds, I want Yusuke to duplicate a card for me.
Now then. I see. Very well. Well then.
Alright, now we can go to the hideout.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the order going for him, and it's hard to get the right. It's just, especially in English, a lot of these sounds just aren't used that way. Yeah, they're too soft. Because actually, Japanese was my foreign language in school, and especially with like the U's, always was rough for me to try to say it correctly. So, oh, some people actually sent the calling card today. Level of 47. They're about on par with me. Send calling card.
Let's do this.
We will entrust this to you, Haru.
Okay. I place this in my father's study, and the treasure will appear, correct?
If he notices the calling card, then yes. Are you afraid of doing this to your own father?
To be honest, a little.
Try to recall your anger. It will guide you in the right direction.
So we're carrying out this plan tomorrow?
That's right.
All right. No staying up late tonight then.
We can laugh or cry all we want, but we only get one shot at this. Everyone, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, in this game, actually, I could flip on the Japanese voices. So they actually have the option for Japanese. It may be that you have to select it before a save file, but there is the option to. I just knew I was going to be streaming this, and it's a lot easier for me to let the dialogue voices go and have people listen to it than me trying to read everything, since it's like 40% voice acted. So.
Nice.
All right. Not gonna let me go out again, are you? You jerk of a cat. This is one nice thing, though. Is part of the this version of the game that they put out. They added in some quality of life improvements. So a lot of times you'll get stuck in the place overnight, whatever. So they added in so you can like read books or study here, which is a really nice quality of life improvement. So let me see. Yep, I'm gonna watch Mouse MD tonight since you won't let me out, you jerk.
What do you mean a surgical consent form?
I can't believe you operated without a signature.
It's over. The patient was cured. What exactly is the problem?
Story about a renegade mouse doctor saving the lives of his fellow mice.
Wow.
Doctor's got quite an attitude, but I guess he has the skill to back it up.
I see.
May not be the friendliest doctor, but deep down, the only thing he cares about is treating his patients. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still working on that.